Hey guys, what's up? It's Itronics here, and yeah, we're gonna be playing some Leo 1 today. I had this session, I think, after Scrim the other day, this week, and yeah, I just started recording after warming up in some games in the Leo. I think I played a few battles before this, and the video's not gonna be too long because I don't want to make like an hour long or 2 hour long session without, I guess, any commentary, because I wasn't doing live comms for this. I'm recording after the fact, but yeah, because this was spontaneous. Like I said, I don't really, I guess, do much solo sessions nowadays, just because I've been tuning more, and then I've just been busy, like, in Blitz and stuff like that, so I haven't had too much time, but I definitely was able to get this out for you guys. So yeah, so here I see they, like, any med or anything that spots mid, I can usually get a shot either through the mid bush, by the plane, or on the left side top ridge like I just did there. And here I'm just scoping out C cap. I see that my team's with me. They initially capped D as well, and they're on my right, so that's why I'm here up aggressive in this position. If I was solo, I would definitely not take this position. AMX, for a great example here, he tries pushing into me and he gets bopped for it, so we're going to take advantage. I'm going to push him back. I see the IS-8 is on my side on the left, but I'm aware that they don't have any TD, so there's probably no one else supporting him from the far left, so I'm going to try and see if I can take this 1v1. But it looks like the standard B behind me is helping me in tanking shots, so I'm just going to take advantage and farm out this IS-8. And yeah, we're just chilling. I don't want to lose HP because I'm not sure how the game's going to play out. We're already down a tank, and my standard B is pretty low. I poked out here to take a shot, but I guess the IS-8 didn't have the gun depression, so I'll take that. Put a shot in the AMX. We're trying to get as many kills as we can right now, and as fast as possible, so put another shot in the AMX, and he's down. And now we're just going to work on this TP. It looks like our IS-7 didn't push through decap, and it looks like he's the next isolation on the right. And yeah, we ended up losing 2 tanks on this side somehow, so yeah, I should have probably aimed in those shots due to the fact that 60 TP does have troll armor, and I shouldn't rely on the auto aim a bit too much, but it's whatever. It happens, and I'm just gonna move on to this Leo. He's isolated. I'm just gonna take the 1v1. I'm gonna DPM fight him since I have more HP than him, and it looks like I hit his rack right here, so it looks like he's gonna have a pretty slow reload, so it's gonna give me more of an advantage to really take over this fight. He gets a really good track here. Not sure if it was lucky or if it was aimed, but it doesn't matter. He hit that track shot, and it made me miss that shot. But again, as I said, he does have rack damage. It's going to take him forever to reload. I could put in 2 for 1. And he ends up missing that one as he was traversing, so I got pretty lucky there. And our IS-7 is down. It's a 2v3 against us. So we're in the odds, and we have to like pretty much win this game because we're going to have triple caps soon. The cap's literally just under 650. It's getting to 700 soon. So I'm going to try to create an angle, get behind them to force them to push into my 907. And yeah, I don't really care to land any shots in the 54E1, so I'm just throwing shots if I can. But my priority is to help my 907 as best as possible. So the 907 was able to pretty much trade with that 907 on the enemy team and get him down, and it looks like the Vickers is going to kill the 907. He's my priority, knowing that the 54E1 behind me is going to reload. I didn't want to risk a shot from the Vickers, so I just go for the easy ram kill. I'd rather take 100 damage than like 350 or 400 depending on if he's going to HE me or not. And yeah, I pretty much thought I was dead here, but it looks like the 54E1 did not have a shot as I went around the rock. It could be lucky, who knows. And at this point, I know I had to come up with a strategy to win the game because it looks like they have triple cap. Cap's almost at 900. And I have nowhere to go, nothing to do. So I'm just going to catch this guy by surprise, running away. I think he wants to seal the game. I don't think he was prepared for this. But he should have just went for me, to be honest. I was a one-shot, and now I give him some Amarak damage. I'm at 6.3k right now. And all I need was a high roll, and I got it for 350 something, so. Pretty sick game. Pretty nice game to start the recording, I guess. I aced it, 4 kills, and I got pretty lucky there with the high roll and his low roll as well. I think he got a really big low roll there. So for these like big games, I mean, RNG skill, I would say RNG outweighs the skill for sure. You can do what you can, but at the end of the day, you cannot control those high rolls and low rolls. So I was definitely blessed enough to come out with a win, to be honest, because I've been trying to fix my win rate recently. I haven't been like doing too well in the tunes. I've been having too much fun, but yeah, the tunes haven't been working out for me recently. So it looks like I just want to play really passive on the left here in Yamato Harbor. I like playing far left, especially in a Leo, as it doesn't have any armor. You don't want to play hold down. I mean, your mantle can get troll bounces, but you don't want to rely on that. So I usually play my distance, and in the Leo, if you want to farm damage, you have to always be actively engaged in any fight. Always moving, making sure you create more angles, because this tank has no armor, and it has an amazing gun, great accuracy, and great DPM. So you want to use that to your advantage, again, in creating those angles and moving around the map a lot. And farming off your teammates if you can. You don't want to camp, definitely not. You don't want to sit in TD bushes in this, but you also don't want to engage in brawls often. So it's like a mix and match of what you're going to do in this tank, and hopefully this gameplay provides enough, I don't know, I guess coverage on what I can do and how I play it, so maybe it can help anyone out with it as well. So yeah, I'm just being really passive in my pokes here, getting unspotted, and if I'm getting aimed at, I'm not going to poke, as you'll see right now. Looks like they have a 907 and a 121 pre-aiming where I'm poking right now, so I'm definitely not going to poke. I'm not going to give them the free shot. And I'm just waiting for them to push, and once they push, I'm literally ready to engage. I'm just covering my 121 as best as I can. So the LT is going to make a play and go in, so I'm just ready to really farm off of him. But it looks like they're still pre-aiming me, so I'm not going to take a shot. I'm going to pretty much wait this out, like right now. He has a 121 distracted. I get some shots in. And I believe I put in the kill shot here, yeah. So now we're at a huge advantage. I could start pushing up here now that we pretty much secured it. I land shot him TP, doesn't connect. Pretty good turret, of course. And yeah, we're going to hack away at this TP and pretty much clear the left side. It looks like this game is easily won. We're up 3-0 already, about to be 4-0. Again, with these freaking auto aim shots. I don't know, I think I just need to aim and get better. It looks like it's a skill issue. No, but to be fair, the TP turret is kind of troll, and yeah, I just gotta aim that in. So we're gonna clear this LT here. He should be dead. I get the nice high roll there. I see a full HP WZ, and I'm like, there's a lot left to farm this game, and I've already farmed a decent amount. And yeah, then I see the 183 just eyeing me down. I get the really nice fire, so it's basically like 2 shots in one. But the 183 is just eyeing me down, like this is his one job. His sole destiny is to put a headshot into me. So there's a 121 that goes in front. I think there was a grill that passed by on my left, and he still didn't shoot, and he's waiting for me, so whatever. At the end, I'm like, you know what, I'm full HP, I gotta take the shot. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I try to land this last shot and it doesn't pen on the side. Pretty much RNG base, but it doesn't matter. I could have had way more farm if I just would have took the shot early on the 183 and just farmed out the 5A, but I'll take a decent game. I think I played that really well on the left. Maybe in the end a little bit too passive for my liking, but I'd rather be too passive than too aggressive sometimes, instead of losing my HP and just getting absolutely nuked for making a pretty bad Papega play. So yeah, here, I mean, it doesn't matter for Port Bay what medium I'm running, whether it's hold down or not. Like, I need to take the corner, I need to take control for my team if they play seaside, which is right. And I'm just double checking my back to make sure that everyone's going left and right. So I don't play with auto aim in sniper mode, but I don't know if you noticed this, but I just turned it on. Sometimes, like for crossings or whatever it may be, it just makes it easier to track. So I do flip it on rare occasions like that. It's barely noticeable, and you probably would not have noticed until I told you, just because like the control switching is kind of fast. But yeah, so we took corner control, and I'm not gonna make any stupid unnecessary pokes. They have a Yag. He could be creating an angle under the bridge on the right to shoot any meds over poking, so I'm not gonna over poke And in fact, I'm gonna see if I can create an angle. Like I said, I love creating angles in the Leo. I'm seeing if I have any cupola shots on the TP, but I don't know. They're pretty unclear right now, as he has like the high ground, and it's pretty difficult to hit that. So I'm just gonna see if I can help the meds, the meds here, and the T100 is overpoking on the left, so I get a really good shot in. Again, I don't want to overpoke this corner. I'd rather play this passively, as we're getting the bleeds, so there's no urge to do anything crazy. They're not over pushing the left, and yeah. So I see the 1-2-1 here. I put him in a really good crossfire with the guys on the right, and we end up killing him. He gets ammo racked by the T22 for like 450. Try to put a decent shot on the IS-7 top hatch, but it doesn't go where I wanted. Then again, it wasn't fully aimed in, so I can't expect to hit every snapshot. IS-4 here is a bit exposed to me on the left angle, so I'm gonna see if I can farm him. I get a good shot on the underplate. I don't really have the pen with rammer to pen him here, so I'm just gonna go for a cheeky cheek shot, and I end up hitting it for 365. And yeah, he's just scared and he's just gonna pull back. So here I just make the right play. Girl's isolated on the left. And you know what? I'm gonna ignore that. Hopefully the girl pushes up and hopefully he can fend for himself. I'm gonna farm out this IS-7 from under here. Although the bush, the soft cover is in the way, I pretty much know where to pen an IS-7. So I hit the first one. The second one doesn't hit exactly where I hit the first one. So it looks like I'm gonna have to switch to heat. But then the yak comes here, and yeah, I don't want to take a shot, so I could have aimed that a bit better, the cupola shot for the yak, but it's fine. I'm just gonna load the heat for the IS-7, since the second shot I put in him didn't pen, just for the guaranteed pen. And now the Yag is looking at me, so I just gotta chill out here, to be honest. So now I don't want to take this engagement. I don't want to be stalled out and not do any damage. Yag's gonna be annoying. And there's players like that, they're just, they'll be aiming their gun at you with just the intent to shoot you or kill you. And honestly, don't waste your time on that. Just go rotate somewhere else. There's more damage to be farmed, and yeah, just constantly make those rotations for damage. So here I see clear shots. I could farm the Leo out, but I need to help my 57 with clearing some kills. Again, I could shoot the Leo here, but I'm going for the T100 LT. I'm gonna see if I can go for the IS-4, but he's not available, so I just go for the 60 TP. And I load heat for the second one. I think he's gonna turn to me, but he doesn't. But I'd rather be safer than sorry, so I'm gonna try to get a shot in the Leo here to help the T22, but I couldn't get that. I lagged up a bit, my ping spiked a bit, so it was a bit of a delay there. That's fine, I'll just take care of the 60 TP. And like I said, with any tank that's hard to pen, I advise you just to zoom in, because as you saw, I just bounced a side shot on the TP, and sometimes those are going to be crucial for games. I mean, not this one, so this is why I got lazy with that, but yeah. Here, I don't know why the recording of the gameplay kind of lagged out a bit, but you didn't really miss much. It was just a kill shot on the TP. So yeah, another dub. We take those, and a decent little game. I think I've been playing these games, I think, in my opinion, the best way I can possibly play them. Be aggressive at the right time, make the right moves, don't be overly aggressive, and just be as passive as I can in the Leo. With this tank, you always have to play it as if you're on a one shot all the time, because one shot in you from any big gun can pretty much be the end of your game. So we're in Black Goldville. It seems that they have a Patton and a standard B and a 50M, so they do have the med advantage here if you decide to push caves. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go for some early spots mid, since I'm not sure if our team is gonna do it. So I'm gonna be the one with that responsibility to see if they're gonna go town, and see if there's another med that's gonna try and counter spot me here. I see an E5. I didn't expect him to cross. Also, I just noticed he has regular speed boost, so that's a big brain play right there. But yeah, I didn't expect him to cross, so I didn't have that shot lined up, and I just threw one out there. I'm gonna spot this again and see if I get a shot in the 183. 183 doesn't cross, but the E5 is there. This time I was ready for that. And since the VK is mid, I'm definitely not gonna even stay there for any longer and make him push around me on the right, or be available for that push. So I'll just let him cap B, and it looks like I can retake corner. I know the 84 is running away from that engagement, but if I can back up my IS-7 here, and just like farm the meds from the left side, I think I'm definitely going to be in a good position to win this game. It looks like the E50 came as well, so I don't want to be taking corner right now. I want to see if I can take that E50 off of him. Unfortunate shot. I didn't think he was going to back up so quickly, so I didn't really put effort into aiming that. So now the standard B, I took the standard B off my IS-7, which is good. I want to make him survive as long as possible. Put another shot in the standard B. I don't think he's aware that you can't side scrape in that. And so I'm just going to push this. I'm going to take that 2v1 in the corner, but without taking HP. There's no need to take HP. Excuse me, there's no need to lose HP. So I'm going to make him push me. And yeah, I just completely outclass him with that shot selection there. He should have just backed off. But yeah, we're just going to clear this corner with myself, and we're going to clear up that pattern there. Up the 57. And I only moved up to corner knowing that the 57 had support as well. Excuse me, knowing that I had the support from the 57 heavy. Put a track shot in the IS-7, IS-8. And yeah, he's just chilling. Playing his perfect row in a TD. As he should. And yeah, I mean, the game's over, and I don't think I farmed that much, so I'm just trying to get my last shot in the E5. So I put something nice there, and I actually hit it. You know, this is where RNG doesn't come into play. And it hits exactly where I aimed, so nice little shot to end the game. So yeah, I think I was a little maybe too passive in this game. I think I would have had more farm if I would have just been more aggressive and lost a little bit more HP on the far left caves. But like I've been saying for the past maybe 2 games, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially when you're driving such a good tank like the Leo. You don't want to tank HP early in the game, so that's just my mindset when I play it. So again, I'd rather be more passive than more aggressive in this tank. If I was in maybe like a T22 where I know how to angle and pretty much get bounces off full most of the time, then I definitely would play more aggressive. But I always communicate with my team if I can. Knowing that the LT has more speed than their Sherry and Patton, I'm going to try to support him as best as I can. So I'm just going to play for the early shot here and then try to rotate to left island. Okay, so it looks like the Sheridan didn't come, so I'm going to try to counter him on the left island. But he goes there straight away, which I did not expect, and he ends up spotting me. But I'm pretty much safe here if I pull to where my grill is. He's still poking that, and yeah, he gets punished for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take that 1v1 on the left right now. I put a blind shot into the bushes. Not sure if it connected, but if he stayed there, it definitely would have. I'm going to see if I get a good shot here if he's still peeking, but it looks like he left. And I see the grill, so I'm going to start putting shots in him. So I put this next one in and time it just right, and I think it hit. We'll see later in the game. I'm not sure if it hit because he was at 1400, now he's at 13, but now he's at 950, so it probably didn't hit. Someone probably failed HE'd him, but I hit a really good shot on him on the move as he was moving to the right. And here, I'm like, people make the mistake here on the left island to overpoke this, especially if they still have a TD on the left. You don't want to do that because you can get spotted from the tanks on the right, like the Patton. So I'm going to wait till either the grill is spotted on the back to make a play, and there he is. So now I can make a poke for this shot here. But I don't end up penning it due to the fact that it didn't go where I wanted and hit the right side. So this girl makes that mistake that I was just talking about, and he gets punished for it by the girl in the corner left. So knowing that they have left lockdown, I'm not going to stay in island any longer, and I'm just going to push up to the isolated 60 GP with no cover, and he's into our spawn in the enemy spawn. And he pretty much made a huge mistake, and I'm going to punish him for it. So what I'm going to do here, you never like to stick to sides of tanks because they can easily turn their turret. You always want to get behind tanks in the Leo because either they're going to get farmed by you or the enemy team. So if you go on their side, they can easily just turn and shoot you before either they perish or, you know, they fix their attention on other tanks. But if you get behind them, most of the times they're just going to like aim in front and not going to, I guess, make the play to just turn their turret all the way behind. That's of course if you have a team helping you, not if you're solo. So here I'm just going to take the far and counter cap. I'm trying to see if I can shoot this grill through the fences and such. That would have hit, but I didn't realize there was a rock on his right side, so unfortunate for me. I'm not scared of their one grill on the right. This is still a close game, it could go either way. But it seems our grill just killed the Sheridan, and now I killed their grill. So the game is definitely coming back into our favor again. And I don't want to shoot HE here just because there's like fences and rubble in the way. But now I'm going to shoot it now that I have the clearest shot without any rubble in the way. After I kill this Patton though. If you're in a high DPM tank, farming damage is awesome, but you also want to guarantee the win by just picking up one shots, even if they're less than your alpha damage. So I'm just going to sneak up here. I didn't expect the grill to realize I was doing this, but kudos to him. And he hits a really good shot here. But I don't want to take another one from the yak, so I just turn behind the yak. I want to get the kill shot on the grill, but he's already dead. So I'm thinking here maybe I have a couple more shots, but damn man, our team full of crazy snipers over here in every shot. So I was only able to get one shot in that yak. But again, another win, especially in a tough map. But if you play a med or anything with no armor, if you're fast enough, like at LT or something, definitely go for the hill. But if you're like a Leo or a tank that didn't have a great spawn, I definitely urge you to play the left island first. Scope it out before getting to the island so you can get an early shot through that TD bush I initially poked on the left. But here we are in Ghost Factory, and I believe this is the last game for the session. I played a little more after this, but I stopped the recording a bit after this just because, again, I don't want to make long recordings if I'm not streaming or anything like that. So our team's going right. I hate playing right or A in general if I don't have a hold down tank. So I'm just gonna spot out D side, which is over here in this kind of toxic pool, kind of like mini hill type of area on the left. So I'm gonna go for a flank. I spotted the mouse. I did not expect him to be here. Then again, just expect the unexpected when you play WoT tank Blitz, especially pubs. So I'm gonna put in some shots here. He's unaware, and yeah, I'm gonna put in another shot here. Heat for the guaranteed pen, but then I switch back to AP. Now I know I'm gonna probably take a shot from the 183 here. He caught me really good out of position. I did not expect him to still be back and spawn away from his entire team, but good play on him and kudos to him. But I did try my best just not to get hashed, so, and he ended up doing it as well. So he hit a pretty good shot. He only had my turret and he hit like the perfect angle, and I think he hit that shot while I backed off. And since I don't have like any crazy effects on, I can't see the shell hit markers, so I'm only guessing when I say where tanks hit me. So I hit a good shot on the 183 as he's poking over. But it looks like he's really adamant about killing me here, and I'm a one-shot to him, so I have to be really careful and not poke until his attention is completely driven away from me. And as he did that in a split second, I was able to pick up the kill. So it looks like our entire team rotated from the far right to the left, and I'm not complaining, so I'm definitely getting my support here, which is rare to see. I'm just going to come and pick up this LT. He's a big threat to our team. I'm going to come, get the shot in, and yeah, he's pretty much dead. I also want to support my LT as well, so if I can do anything to prevent this 55A from pushing him, I'm going to do it. But it looks like the SU is covering him as well, so I'm going to try to see if I can get a shot in the SU. And it looks like I have a clear shot before he engages and has any shot on me. So it looks like he's farming out my grill, and the LT should be dead soon because the grill rotated out. But the grill, it looks like he's turning around slowly to see if he can get shots in the 55. This mouse in full HP, although he didn't do much this game, he definitely helped us out a lot. Me and the LT I'm speaking of. So kudos on his part. Very, very good play on his end. So now I'm a one-shot to pretty much every tank in the game except the Patton. And I have to play this really controlled. I'm going to move once I know that I'm not going to get spotted through any tank, and it looks like this is a perfect time as they're all playing inside the factory. So once I confirm that belief of them in the factory, I'm just going to make a book for it into their spawn and see if I can create an angle if they decide to push my Kronvog in here. because I see that SU rotating to the mouse, and it looks like they're gonna make a push together for that cron. So I'm gonna try to post up here in the TD spot, and let's see if I can get a really good angle here, which I think I got. So I'm looking at the SU, and it looks like he's rotating out. So I'm gonna get good side shots in this mouse, and the mouse is just forced to push in to the cron at this point, knowing that I'm on his far left. And yeah, the SU just ran away. I see the Patton, but I'm not too afraid of him. He could kill me with HE, so I still kind of have to keep an eye on him. But again, I'm not too afraid of him. I see the mouse is pretty much looking away, and yeah, I'm just gonna help my crown out. I pick up the kill shot on the mouse. I'm gonna try to proxy the Patton. I'm not afraid to poke this, knowing that the Patton and the SU were out of the fight, and I could get a free shot in the back of the E100. But I don't want to get 360 no-scoped by E100, so I don't even stay on that poke on the far left. So I'm just going to go in here, and I'm just going to probably pick up the Patton. And I'm looking at where the E100 is looking. I really don't care about the Patton at this moment. Try and farm out maybe a bit more damage here. So I got one shot in the E100 back, and I end up picking the kill for 345, so my average. So yeah, there's just some gameplay in the Leo, and I appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching.